Hey guys, Fear, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to Fontaine. I am super excited. I've been waiting for this forever. We ran into Dia and now we're gonna find our way to Fontaine. So I'm excited. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment and I will respond to as many as I can when I have time. Thank you guys and enjoy. Okay. So we have to get to Fontaine. Go to Maritime Harbor in Fontaine. This is crazy. Wow. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited. Here's the map. Okay. The map looks so good.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
So I heard, and that's about what I imagined.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon. Wow, she's really determined.
Yeah. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yeah. Our journey is to find my sibling and also the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like?
I don't know.
Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Ooh, okay. I'm intimidated by the locals.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Oh?
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Okay, are they talking about a play or...
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Oh, my bad.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Thank you, Paimon.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Oh, wow.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
I guess, yeah.
Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see these trials as a sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Wait, I see Lyney's poster in the background.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
So, a judgment device created by the Archon.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Okay,
That's
interesting.
right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time.
There's a little guy in the background just skipping.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
Huh? There's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time. There's a girl? Where?
Huh.
Oh!
What's the matter? She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
I did not expect to meet her so soon.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Which hill?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids.
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
Oh, interesting.
And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged.
Also interesting. Okay.
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
She's very interesting.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Okay, so is Fontaine sinking or?
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Okay, she's scaring me.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Okay. This is the fastest we met. Like, I guess it's not. But they're a big part of the story, I think. That's crazy. How do we meet them so fast?
You are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Yes, we are. Oh, wow.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Interesting.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Yeah, shut up, Paimon. Because you always steal all my lines. For real.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
A prophecy. Ooh.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word.
Okay, never mind.
Because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, what's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Wait, what?
We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
No, I want to know about the prophecy.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
True.
Hello, traveler.
Is bro trying to rizz us up? Hello, Lyney. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh.
And hello, Paimon.
Does he have like an ability like to touch us and see like what our future is or something?
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends.
Okay.
You should remember it. It might prove useful.
I did not expect to meet them so quickly. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But like, I don't know. Also, yes, I have Animo Traveler. Okay. Oh, what is this? Ah!
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
What? I'm scared. Oh? I don't know. Hello, ma'am?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
That's a good question.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand,
Oh,
and
she has
those
long
with
hair.
nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Hello, Sumeru scholar.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
She reminds me of Regina George for some reason. Like, okay, hello. I like everyone's outfits.
Is she talking about us?
Yeah.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless.
I didn't do that.
No, I have come to receive you personally.
Oh?
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
I love
Of
her.
course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
She does have an interesting personality. That was easy.
Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
I know! That's what I'm
Hydro
saying!
Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
It's dramatic. I gotta embrace my inner theater kid.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding.
Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All
Oh,
it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know
that
everything
guy.
about you.
We saw him in Sumeru. He was looking at us.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Why are they
Of
not paying
course.
attention?
That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another
Wait, what?
land, just as you were hoping to see.
Why that? You're a god. Okay.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods? I've got a resume. Let's do this. Oh? Oh, maybe they didn't mean that kind of fight.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Again, I've got a resume. Let's see. Scaramouche, which was a fake god. We have Raiden Shogun and her puppet. I don't think we fought against Venti. We fought against that little, not little, but we fought against the hydro snake thing in the water from Leeway.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Chlorine. I'm sorry. She wanted to fight.
Down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the Opera House. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
And we haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Are we gonna get to see Paimon walk?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Okay, I feel like that was just made up.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
We were arrested because of
My
Paimon.
apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Lyney! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Well,
Ah, great magician Lyney, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
oh, he's a magician.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
What the heck? Huh?
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh. Oh, when Lyney patted you on the back. Oh my god. Oh. Bro, what the f-
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand
Something
all
like a
along.
balloon.
It was just that no one could see it before.
She really wants to arrest us, huh? She's laughing.
Amusing. Very amusing, Lyney. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Zhongling and Venti have committed many crimes, so like
Excellent performance at the
specifically
Opera House,
Venti. Venti has
Mr.
committed
Lyney
all the
and
crimes.
Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Wow. I don't know if I trust Lyney. I trust his sister, but I don't know if I trust Lyney.
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
That makes sense.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Ah, yes, I'd love
My
to
brother's
see it.
always excited to make new friends.
Aw, Lynette.
Sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I could help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer.
Cool, why is she looking behind her?
This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails.
Yes, please.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise,
Oh.
and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
That sounds terrifying.
People in Fontaine born with sin. What is that supposed to mean?
Holy
If
crap.
even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Oh, but the water is now engulfing our memories.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Now,
I guess.
if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Okay. Paimon.
So, we the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine.
Aquabus.
It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Heh.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Dang.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
I bet Lumine really misses her brother right now. I feel so bad. Oh, hello? What? What was that?
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Lyney and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Who is this?
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Sure.
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
What's her vision?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually. You mean the serial disappearances of young women case? That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen.
Interesting. Also, I was gonna say she would be really good with Yanfei. She would have so much fun with her.
And it's the headline story in the Steambird. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
What the heck?
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
Paimon.
Is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
There must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation.
Oh yeah.
I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lyney. Bye now.
What's her
Be sure to
vision?
stop by and see me at the Steambird
Is
when
it
you have
Geo?
time.
Are you a Geo?
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Alright.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Ooh, what is this? Oh wow. It definitely reminds me of like France, England, I don't know. It's so beautiful. I love this. Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna end the video here, but I'm recording these one after another. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next time when we go to Lyney's house. Goodbye!